that happened. The day was it was kind of a big sightseeing day, and we got some tourists in our own city, which was really cool. My favorite event of the day was we went out on Lake Michigan for a couple hours. We rented these boats from the electric boat company. I've rented boats from them a couple times, and it's super fun, and it's more affordable than you think, and I've always had a blast. But anyway, we went out and we got a boat that accommodated her group of 11, and we made awesome fishing lunch, and we just hung out for a few hours. I'm always struck anytime I've been out on the Michigan. Well, first of all, it's a really cool, different vantage point of the city. But I always think, like, oh, it's no wonder that traffic and people driving through the Seattle area and at times it's so miserable, because there is water and hills and bridges in every direction you look, and it's really pretty. But it's just bottled as far as the eye can see. Anyway, we had a good time, and the weather's blessed. Did that, and up to the day we still my YAVAPI actually makes me peg Magnolia Receive really good if I'm standing down there next to the retaining wall down at 165 feet, kind of hiding behind my trees and nature reserve. But I don't know where to begin. I got my mic and the cutoff connector for the TR9000 Kenwood, which is an all-mode 10 watt or 1 watt CW upper and lower sideband and 2 FM bandwidth modes, and it's 2 boards that are about 5 by 8
So it's user serviceable, I believe, and the owner's manual and service manual are in the same document. And it's only, I think, a 2-page schematic. Yeah. So I don't know if it has board cover, but it's probably not even needed. Yeah, so you can like measure things, adjust things. I think they're printing it and taking some normal readings of, voltages around at different modes. But yeah, it's discrete enough. It's probably just got a supply and a processor on one board, and then all the things that the processor, all the supplies that get turned on and off, being controllable just to the RF board, and it just turns circuits on and off and stages on and off and gates over different modes. And it's going to be a nice radio to have. I can't wait to get it running. And I bought it for $140. I'll stop for a second. I got it for $140 and about $40 for the mic from eBay, and I didn't test it because they didn't have a micro power supply for it. That was an easy buy. I'm pretty sure it runs. If it doesn't, I can fix it. I got a lot of parts. I got a lot of carpet parts too, like the expensive ones you can't buy anywhere. So yeah, if anybody has any carpet equipment, I got parts I can sell them. So anyways, have a good night. When I got my RF, my internet issues resolved, got an adapter from Amazon for Wi-Fi from my phone into network connectors, so I can do my desktop PC and update it from Windows 11 to current Windows 11. Have a good night, Rebecca. Good to see us. A lot of stuff to do to get this new radio going, and my computer stuff all resolved. 73s and 88s. KJ7VU.
Well, thank you for your report, Mike. Yeah, just keep on moving and grooving. Parts and radios and cars and tools and all of the things. All in Magnolia. Well, you and Katrina have a good night. I'm glad that you got your internet situation fixed. And, yeah, thank you so much for coming in. You sound great. Great. 73 and 88, and have a lovely, lovely evening. This is Rebecca, KK7IJZ, and you're listening to the PSRG 9 p.m. net. Next on the list is Ethan in Linwood. That's all I wrote down. Ethan in Linwood, please come ahead with your report.
Hi, Rebecca. Thanks for having me. This is Ethan, Kilo 5, Oscar, November Alpha. I've got a short and sweet one for you. Hosting a friend from Renton this weekend. She came up to visit us in Linwood, and one of the things we just did today, we took the Whidbey Island Ferry from Wilteo, I think is how you pronounce it, and we went out to Possession Point State Park and activated it for Parks on the Air. Got about 17 contacts, kept it short. I had a guest at the station. We wanted to go walk the trail, but it was a beautiful day and beautiful conditions on HF, at least for me out there. And now I am on my way back from dropping her off at her UTH and headed for mine after I get some gas. But heard the net going, figured I'd poke my nose in, say hey, and now I say 73. Thanks for having me. This is K5ONA, clear.
Well, that's fun. I love that ferry ride. It's so beautiful. I love it. Yeah. I love all ferry rides, but I love that ferry ride from, it's a really nice, like a ferry terminal as well. But yeah, and Whidbey Island, I mean, how can you go wrong with that? It's just gorgeous. The drive, all of it. Well, that's fun. Well, congratulations on the POTA and dragging your friend along, and have a fun, just have a great week, Ethan. Thank you so much for taking time to check in after that long day. 7-3. Next on the list, we had Ted, N7PH2 with an IO. We had Cody, AG7LR with an IO. And next we've got Brooks with an N. K9BBC. Hey, Brooks, what's going on?
Good evening, Rebecca and everyone. At K9BDC, Brooks here in Newcastle. Hopefully I'm getting through well enough for you to hear me. I'm on this new little radio that I got today, and oh my gosh, it's so small and cute. It's a new Baofeng UV5R Mini, and it just showed up today, and it is tiny. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me all right. I did replace the antenna on it because this one I put on here got a better signal into the rotoscope than the one that the stock rubber duck. But anyway, so there's that. I've only got a couple frequencies programmed into it, so other than checking in on the noon net? I don't know, maybe I got it while the noon net was going on. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, so using that. Been working on getting stuff organized and sorted and put it back in the office today. Got my books put back in there. Got rid of some stuff that I don't need. Threw away some stuff. Got some stuff sorted to either sell or give away. I'm not really sure what yet. But yeah, made some progress there, so that feels accomplished. I know Megan got a lot of stuff done today. She sends radio waves. She would like to be an IO, K9MLR, please put her down. Yeah, so, dogs are making noise outside. Or someone's singing. Anyway, yeah, we're just kind of hanging out here, enjoying the rest of our weekend. I slept in this morning. It was very nice. It was needed. So, all right. Well, thank you for doing the net tonight there, Rebecca. I'll say 7 through everyone. K9BDC back.
Not so fast, Brooks. I want some sort of food report. I feel like I haven't gotten a really great, like, Brooks and Megan breakfast report for a while. So, even if you have to bake one up. Brooks, may I have a breakfast report? K9BDC, KK7IJZ.
Okay, all right, sure. I'll start off by saying breakfast this morning was not very exciting. My breakfast this morning was cereal. But what I will do is I will say, how about a breakfast report for Saturday, which was pretty good. So Megan and I were laying in bed, and she said she's going to get up and make pancakes. So I said, okay, I guess I should wake up too then. And so she made pancakes, which I then put peanut butter on. So I had 2 pancakes with peanut butter in between them. It was syrup atop, and then 2 fried eggs, and that was quite delicious. And then the best part was that then I kind of puttered around the house, and Megan said, I'm going back to bed. And I said, you go enjoy yourself. So there we go. K9BDC.
Brooks, you're the only other person in this entire wide world that I have heard does the same thing that I do. You make a peanut butter with syrup sandwich out of pancakes. I do that too, Brooks. I'll even do peanut butter on toast and put syrup on top. That's great. That's wonderful. And I can't even believe it that Megan went back to sleep. What? That woman. Long day, long week at work. So, yeah, she deserves it. You both deserve all the naps. And Trixie and Rennie do too. And, you know, the quality of sound is not what I am used to with you, but you sound amazing. You sound amazing. You sound like you're very far away. You're very far away from me, but, yeah, you sound great. I understood everything that you said. Perfect. Congratulations on the office setup, and, yeah, I got a friend of mine to get, those cables that you had showed me too. So my friend who I went to visit today, she got her kids a couple of those cables that you showed me, but she got wheels on, caster wheels on the bottom of hers. But yeah. Well, anyway, 73 and 88 Brooks and 33 to Megan. I got Megan's I.O. And y'all have a great week and sleep. Take more naps. Yes, and peanut butter and syrup on pancakes. Oh, delicious. This is Rebecca KK7IJZ. Next on the list is Wit in Bothell. What's going on, Wit?
Good evening, Rebecca, and good evening to everyone on the net. November 7, Whiskey India Tango, Wit in Bothell, where it's, I normally check in the morning and the afternoon, but I'm programming one of my new radios here, and just happened to turn on my 9700, and I heard you, so I figured I'd check in with you and say hello. Let's see, it was a great weekend. Spent some time with the grandson, and most important, well, that's most important, really. But I also wanted to say that I got my Go kit going. I'm quite happy about that right now. I just got to get them IC705 mounted in there, but I got everything built up and going. So I'm really looking forward to getting into POTA and activating some parts and things like that. I've taken the time to build a nice Go kit for myself, so I want to use it. Anyway, I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Stay safe, and we'll definitely talk in the morning, but I'm not so sure at night. Have a good night, Rebecca. November 7, Whiskey India Tango, back to net control.
Well, thank you so much for that report, Whit. I feel like you're a record person. What? Maybe you're not. Why am I remembering that you're a record person? I feel like I'm saying something that I'm not supposed to, but I'm going to ask anyway, because for some reason it's just, I got a little spark. Have you been listening to any good new music or what kind of music have you been listening to lately, Whit? Please come back.
Well, Rebecca, honestly, most of the music I've been listening to lately are nursery rhymes with my grandson. Right now, I am extremely bored with current music, so I'm still back in, I like the 80s, definitely the 70s. My favorite band, I have to say, is Genesis with Peter Gabriel. Most people, when I say Genesis, think of Phil Collins, but that is not Genesis to me. Definitely with Peter Gabriel. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. Not much new stuff that catches my attention right now. So, thank you for asking, Rebecca. Have a good night. November 7, Whiskey India Tango, back to net control.
I mean, it's kind of like Genesis. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking about that. I don't know why hearing your call citing your report made me think about that. I don't know. Who knows? How many Wits are there in the world? But anyway, 80s Genesis. Yeah, because Phil Collins was the drummer. But anyway, thank you so much for your report. I'm glad that you had a wonderful time with your grandson, and yes, nursery rhymes, and just you wait. I have finally cracked the seal with my nephew. There are no more nursery rhymes. It is all rock and roll all the time. But now he's really, it's close to Halloween, so we're getting into spooky songs too, but they rock. Let me tell you, this 5-year-old loves rock and roll. But anyway, Whit, have a wonderful week, and I hope you get some good rest. 7-3. All right, I will stop and do announcements. This is KK7IJZ, and you're listening to the 9 p.m. PSRG Social Net. I am, for all things for all things PSRG, please check out psrg.org. That's psrg.org and become a member. It's free. And as a member, you can use our remote HF station, which is totally cool. And on our website, there are always events to consider. And we also have a Facebook discussion group page, too. But, on our website, psrg.org, some events to consider are, let's see here, Saturday, September 13th is the next PSRG educational meeting. 1:30 p.m. on Zoom. There is a link posted on our website. You can just follow the link and join. Everyone is welcome to join. 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. And the topic is SSTV for the armchair enthusiast. And the presenter is Kurt, Alpha Golf 7 Yankee Mike. It's going to be so good. Kurt he's great. And hopefully Brooks was able to teach him how to do Zoom. I love that he's never used Zoom before. But anyway, it's going to be a great educational meeting. I mean, Kurt is like SSTV expert. It's awesome. He's written his own program. Yeah, it's great. And let me check the time. I'm doing good. Let's see here. Oh no, where are there they are. Okay. September 13th is also the Zero Retries Conference. So Zero Retries is about the new technology in amateur radio, which is awesome. And all of our educational meetings are recorded. And Zero Retries gives an educational presentation a few months ago, and so if you check out our website under the Educational Presentation tab, you can check out the presentation, and maybe it'll encourage you to go to the conference, which is in Everett, and it's both online and in person, so it's accessible for, online and in person, which is awesome. I think it's great that option is out there. Let's see. What else is coming up around the corner? The October 5th is the last Ham Connect program, and it's being hosted by Cascadia Radio, which is going to be that's cool. For those of you who do not know, Cascadia Radio is an online platform for amateur radio operators in the area on Discord, and it's great. And the Ham Connect program is essentially to connect people or to encourage people that do have their license already to use their radio and get on the air. So just to get people to meet other ham radio operators and encourage them to press that PTT and get on the air, even if it's just to listen, just to get used to using that radio. So encouraging people with licenses to use their radio. And the way that the Ham Connect has been doing that is by kind of showcasing all of the the amateur radio clubs in the Puget Sound. So the one that's happening on Sunday, October 5th at 3 p.m., it is virtual, is being hosted by the people who are in charge of Cascadia Radio, which is awesome. And for more information about that and all things PSRG, please go to psrg.org. That's psrg.org. Let's keep the net going. Call sign and name, RF, and Internet.
VBU recheck.
K87RON, Ron.
Victor Alpha 3, Fox Bravo, November, Campbell.
Mike, were you trying to do a recheck? KJ7BEU?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and I got Ron, and I got Campbell. More stations, please.
KG7.
November 3, Oscar Mike Oscar. November 3, Oscar Mike Oscar. Elaine in Zephyr Hills, Florida. Hello, Rebecca.
All right, I have Elaine, N3OMO, 33 Elaine, and I have Dean in Bitter Lake. Got you on the listing. I'll go ahead and draw a line there and go back to the top to Mike in Magnolia. KJ7BEU, please come ahead with your recheck.
Oh, wow. Hi, Rebecca, and the rest of the net. So, I've got my connector here on my YAVAPI and 50 feet of coax on my HT, and I'm just coming in fine. I got it on high power in case this sticky connector goes. And I remembered from broadcast days, the little pink catalog on engineering desk that said Pasternak Enterprises. And I thought, these connectors look really good. This is great. Now, I'm at their website. Holy smoke. There are more connectors, more types, more grades, more frequencies. These were and frequency tested all kinds of connectors. Material, all adapters you select for 1 material plating, the connector type, the frequency, the mil spec, and there are 3 economy brands. There must be 75. The filters are crazy. There are many types of hermetically sealed connectors, and this is the good stuff. They will work always, forever, especially, and there's hermetically sealed stuff, and if you just seal them up and tape them up right, you will not have to do anything to them. They sell RF rotary joints, too, like high-powered RF radar frequencies, rotary joints for, dishes to rotate and do weather radar. Can you imagine what those cost? I've actually missed the opportunity to teach one at King 5 on the weather radar on the roof of the Alaska Airlines hangar, maintenance hangar. But I was working the plant, the rest keeping the house running. They have everything in here. You will not believe it, and I'll find what I need the right prices. And the stuff is good. It's not going to be this cutting and out stuff that's from China. I must say, it's probably from China. If who knows where they're making that stuff now? Could be in, coal mines for all we know. KJ7VU, yeah, just go to the Pasternak webpage and look at their menus of things they make. It's more stuff than I've seen in a long time. 60 gigahertz systems and modules, etc. Back to you, Rebecca, KJ7VEU. Must see this.
Oh, cool. Thanks for sharing that, Mike. I appreciate that. You sound so excited about it. That's awesome. Well, thanks for coming back with that, Mike. Come back again if you have something else exciting to share. All right. Next on the list we have Ron. Ron, please come ahead with your report.
Well, thank you, Rebecca. Okay, my meter showing, hopefully my audio's not too high. Looks like it's okay, I think. We're doing this on Echolink on my phone from down here in USA's Vancouver, at the other end of the state. And glad I could get in on the net. I usually, by the time I get done with things and settled, I either miss it or something. And I think it's been a long time since I checked on the net when you were a net controller, so it's good to hear you. Let's see, what do I have for a report today? It was mostly relaxing day. It was the first time in a month that I didn't have to go to church early. For the last month, I've been filling in for the sound and slides person. And today I didn't have to do that, so I get to sleep in a little bit. That was kind of nice. And then had a relaxing afternoon, and then some friends over for a game night this evening. So all in all, a really great day. So hoping for more of those. That was a lot of fun. I think that's about it. So I just tuned in, so I missed everything so far, but I'll kind of hang out and see what else I can catch for the net while it goes on. So send it back, 7-3. Good to hear you. Thanks for my turn. K7 Arlen, back to net.
Aw, thanks, Ron. Well, yeah, I'm glad you had, an easier day at church, and you're just hanging out, relaxing, listening to the net. And, yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of the net. And have a wonderful time in Vancouver. The weather's changing, and I'm sure that it's beautiful down there. I feel like I'm meaning to go down to check out that little, what is it? The little Stonehenge. No, I think that little Stonehenge is close to Vancouver. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But anyway, Ron, thank you for coming in and visiting. Remember, we do host 3 nets a day, 9 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m. My regular spot is Friday evening, but I'm subbing for Brian, KE7KZH. So, yeah, well, 7-3, Ron. Have a wonderful night and have a great week. It's good to hear you. This is Rebecca, KK7IJZ. Next on the list is Campbell in Northwest Ontario. VA3FBN. What's up, Campbell? I didn't think you were an IO. Campbell in Northwest Ontario, please come ahead with your report. Well, I'll come back to you, buddy. I'll go on moving right along. Let's see here. We've got Dean in Bitter Lake. Hey, Dean. KG7ODB. What's going on?
Good evening, Rebecca, and everyone on the net. It's good hearing you doing the net tonight. I hope Brian's out there doing something fun. I'm sure he's probably out doing some kind of music project somewhere. He might even be in Yakima. I know he does some things down there. And if you go to Yakima and you keep going about another hour, you end up in Maryhill, and that is where Stonehenge is. And I don't know if you remember, but about a year ago, I checked in to one of Ben's nets from the Washington Stonehenge out by Maryhill, and that was a lot of fun. Checked in over my repeater phone. But yeah, that's such an interesting place because when you see it, you think this is some kind of modern art installation or something like that. But it was actually built like 100 years ago. It's the craziest thing. It's been there forever, but it's like very well made. It's supposed to be like the way the original Stonehenge in England looked, 4,000 years ago when they built it. So very cool. And speaking of Stonehenge, I think this weekend the new Spinal Tap movie is coming out. it's the sequel to This Is Spinal Tap about the, I don't know, they say it's a fictional rock band, but I think they're good enough where I think they're real in a lot of ways. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. It's a parody of a rock band, but it's got some real people in it. I think Paul McCartney and Elton John are both in this one. So, but yeah, it's Rob Reiner and Christopher Guest and a bunch of those guys who are like normally like really funny comedians playing this band. So anyway, other than that, I watched the Seahawks game today. They lost. It was a good game, even though they lost. But you got to see some of the new players. One of the problems is, so they used to have 4 preseason games, but now they only have 3. And so even when they had 4 preseason games, like the first 1 or 2 regular season games were sort of, people were not quite up to speed. And like today, people were dropping balls and things like that. And so with only 3 preseason games, it's even messier. But hopefully we'll do better. Let me drop for a second. But I did see that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won, and I'll let Elaine talk about that. And when I saw that, I immediately thought about Elaine and all of the joy she gets out of watching football. So I'll be very happy to hear her report. But what's interesting is I know she's also a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and the Seahawks are playing the Steelers next week. So I think there could be some trash talking going on over that game between us. No, just kidding. Anyway, this is KG7ODD. Back to that.
What I wouldn't give to hear some good-natured trash talking between you and Elaine. Oh my gosh. Good-natured. Just with love in your heart. Just some wonderful trash talking. I knew it was. I do remember you checking in from Mary Hill, and I was just looking at my Google. So I have a map. I keep all of these places because I want to, I don't know, I like maps. Don't tell anybody. Just joking. You can tell whoever you want. But, yeah. I looked and saw the date that I marked it, and, yeah, I got it. I got it already. I got that Stonehenge on my map already. I have already saved it. But, yeah. Let me see here. Yeah. I'm going to write the dates down again. Got it. My ADD brain will forget it in 5 seconds. So, there we go. I did it, Dean. But yeah, thanks for coming in and giving a report. And, hopefully Brian checks in and lets us know what sort of fun things he's up to. Maybe he is in Yakima. He can come in, tell us, or not, whatever he wants to do. I see his note is on the list, so maybe he's just hanging out, listening, waiting. But, yeah. 88 Dean, you're the best. And I am going to cry with laughter if the 18-inch model of Stonehenge comes back. Oh my gosh. 88 Dean. This is Rebecca, KK7IJZ. Next on the list is the aforementioned Elaine in Zephyr Hills, Florida. N3OMO. Give it to Dean. Elaine, bring it.
Hello, Rebecca. I hope I'm coming through. I keep getting reports on my fire that I'm having internet problems. Am I coming through? Back to you.
Elaine, you sound perfect. Please come ahead with your report.
Okay, thank you. Had a very good day today watching the game, of course, as Dean said. I was glad the Bucks won. I was also glad the Buffalo Bills won tonight over the Ravens. That was a good game. And went to church this morning, went out with my brother and a bunch of people from church for lunch at Sonny's barbecue. And I had a barbecued turkey club sandwich. Oh, that was good. With coleslaw, and brought half of the sandwich home and had that for dinner tonight. So it's been all in all a very good day, a good weekend, and I hope it will continue. I hope everybody has a good day tomorrow and some good sleep tonight. Take care, everybody. November 3, Oscar Mike Oscar.
Well, thank you so much for that report, Elaine. It wasn't in. I was expecting you to just give it to Dean about the football. Oh, I love this time of year whenever we get the Dean and Elaine football report. I love it so much. I know you're never going to give Dean a hard time, but it would be funny. Maybe it would just be funny to me. But anyway, I'm so glad that you had a good time going to church with your brother and that you got some delicious barbecue after. And yeah, that sounds great. I feel like this is like the third week in a row, too. So that's awesome. Keep it up. Keep the music going. I love that you were excited about the music that they were playing at church, too. That's great, Elaine. I'm so grateful for your brother, Rob, for bringing his entourage of pets and himself into your life. I love it. 33, Elaine, 88 in all the numbers. I'm going to try Campbell again. Campbell, you around, buddy? VA3, FBN, KK7IJZ.
VA3, FBN, I'm back. Weird incident was going on in my side of my yard, and I called for some help, but I'm okay. I haven't been doing much, but I've been playing around with unit trunker, trying to get in, trying to listen to the trunking system that I have. It uses a Motorola Smart Zone Type 2, and it does analog and digital within the same trunking system, so I can't fire up Esker trunk and listen, because if I do FM and, also digital decode, I'm going to hear the digital signal as well as the digital sound, that annoying sound, but so I'm experimenting with that. I've been doing some research into the broadcast station for the amateur repeaters where I live, and I'm doing some planning. Just still trying to figure out a radio to use that can run 24/7. I was thinking of an HT with a cigarette plug adapter, but they're not really that reliable. So I've been looking for ways that maybe I could find something on eBay for really cheap. I did buy antennas for the new radios coming in. I've been area to get one, but I don't remember what I got. But I got a compact antenna, you can call it, for the XTR, which is going to be used for all Starlink and my DMR hotspot, and also for any other radio for the repeaters in town. And I'm getting excited. They come in tomorrow, hopefully. They come in tomorrow. But yeah, I haven't been doing much, and yeah, make sure I'm still here. Get back to that.
So, Campbell, I got stuck on the part about something going on in your yard. I would like you to tell me again that you are okay. Back to you, Campbell.
Yeah, I'm perfectly okay. Basically what happened, I usually check my cameras just to see what happened within the day. Something, a habit that I worked up, and I looked at the live action, and there was somebody sleeping in my yard, and what's going on in Southern Ontario. I got a little worried, so I sort of called the police and got him out of my yard. Anyways, I want to hand it back now. VA3FPN. I'm perfectly fine. VA3FPN.
Okay. Thank you for coming back with that, Campbell. And I had a moment, and you're fine. And yeah, well, I'm hoping that, tell us how all of this is going. Tell us how your radio projects continue and how school is going now that you're actually really for real life in school. That's so funny that they showed that you were not in school. But, come back. Keep it coming. I want to hear about all of your radio projects and everything that you do, Campbell. Campbell who plants trees. Thank you, Campbell. 7-3, have a good week, and talk to you another time. All right, that was the end of that list, and moving right along, I'm going to start a new list. I'm going to do last call. Last call for this 9 p.m. TSRG social net. Last call.
KJ7, WQI, Matt.
Hey, Matt. AJ7, WQI, Water Quality Index, Matt. More stations, please.
Yes, is KG7, ODD recheck.
2 rechecks. Got you, Mike. And got you, Dean. More stations, please.
KE7, KZH, Brian.
Well, your ears must
Golf
have been...
Sierra Bravo.
Golf Sierra Bravo. Your ears must have been burning, Brian. I'm going to draw a line right there, and you're going first. I know we've got some rechecks, but I'm holding out. KE7, KZH. How was it? 88. 33, Jennifer.
Hey, yes, my ears were burning. KE7KZH from Santa Fe, New Mexico. My wife surprised me. It's an early birthday present. My birthday is in about 2 weeks, 2 Fridays from now. The 19th. No, Elaine's is coming up on the 14th. We're not going to forget that next week. Anyway, I am in New Mexico. My wife surprised me with tickets to see the Prairie Home Companion, that Garrison Keillor radio show that ended in 2016. And it's the 50th anniversary of their first show and stuff, and they don't do any shows anymore, so that was really fun. So it's kind of a quick trip there. We'll be flying back tomorrow. And so thank you so much, Rebecca, for picking up the net for me. I would not have been able to start it on time for how late the show went. It went a solid 3 hours-ish. So, anyway. Other than that, so thank you. I wanted to say I brought my Meshtastic node, and I'm surprised how many nodes I've connected to.
I will say driving through, like in Albuquerque, I must have connected to 60 nodes or so. And I pulled it up on a map, and I'm just like, they've got a really strong Meshtastic community there. Not quite as much in Santa Fe, but I'm also picking up nodes that are, just like 3 hops away. So I think they've got some relay stations set up and stuff like that between Santa Fe and Albuquerque. Pretty cool. And I know I directly connected to one node that was 54 miles away. It said no hops in between. Signal strength bad, but it connected. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, all right, that's my ham radio tie-in to this as well. So again, thank you so much, and I'll be back tomorrow. So all right, KE7, KZ8, back to net.
Where the women are strong, the men are good looking, and all the children are above average. Oh, that's so fun. I love it. We'll have a good time in Santa Fe, even for a short birthday weekend. Thank you, Jennifer, for, a nice little getaway for the 2 of you. The old Garrison Keeler. And now you'll have to go back home and watch that, the last Robert Altman movie, Prairie Home Companion. I think Lindsay Lohan's in it, too. But, well, that's great. Well, thank you for coming in, Brian, and taking the time to give us a report and tell us how it was. That's awesome. I think that was in Santa Fe. Oh, beautiful. Delicious food. A good food city. Talking about. Well, 73 and 88 and all the numbers, Brian. Yay. And 33, Jennifer. All right. We have a recheck from Mike in Magnolia. KJ7DEU. What's up, Mike?
I'm on the 50 milliwatt setting here. Hope the antenna connector holds up. That just reminded me of Prairie Home Companion Gemite. I've still got it. It was what would you call it? It was a teacher spreading her harried work day and having to come home and, be all warm and passionate for her husband. And it was just an exhausting life she had. She survived it using lots and lots of drugs. And the announcer comes on saying, well, this is how this carries out housewife and teacher. This is how she handles her life workload. And, if you're not using drugs now, maybe you should be. Drugs aren't just for sick people anymore. And, they had a magic way of poetry with controversial subjects, let's call it. It is a widespread controversial subject. It's legal here. A lot of it isn't. Thank goodness. Back to you, and and go to southeast Oregon and divert a little bit west, and put that on your map to go down towards Nevada, where you have to fill up gas all the time. And have a good night, and watch out there, and 73 and 88. KJ7VEU.
It is beautiful there. We're getting, Southeast Oregon. Oh, so beautiful. I love it. I do a lot of road trips, Mike. Lots of them. And yes, it is. It's beautiful. Yeah, and when you get into Nevada, there's a lot more of the public land that you can park and sleep on, too, which is really nice. I have a bunch of those spots marked off on my map to remember beautiful places to stop and have a nap. But yeah, Prairie Home Companion. Talk about nostalgia. Thanks, Mike. All right. I am going to do the other recheck, who is Dean, KG7ODB. What's up, Dean?
So anyway, when Elaine checked in, she said something that caught me by surprise. She said that the Buffalo Bills won tonight. I go, wait, no, that's not possible. Because I was watching that game. I watched halfway through the third quarter until halfway through the fourth quarter. I was watching it, and the Ravens were comfortably ahead by a couple touchdowns, and it leaked. And so I decided, it's a nice evening. I'm going to go for a walk. I figured this game is over. And so after Elaine mentioned, I went and looked at it, and it turns out that the Buffalo Bills did win. And they had 22 points in the fourth quarter, including 16 points in the last 4 minutes. So I was, it's one of those things where a game is never over until it's over. People do sometimes come back, like the Seahawks in that NFC Championship game about 10 years ago against the Packers. I think we came back. I was just, sometimes it happens. So I feel really bad that I missed that game. So anyway, by the way, I sent you a YouTube video of Stonehenge performed by Spinal Tap with Elton John. It's a new video. It's from their new movie, so I thought you might get a kick out of that, because you seem to know about the wrong size of the Stonehenge in the original movie. So anyway, KG7ODB, back to that.
Of course I do. Of course I do. Jonathan Houston was the artist. He wrote Inches. But that doesn't... Is there a funnier part of that movie? There are so many funny parts. But yes, of course I know. And yeah, I saw that. I haven't watched it yet, of course, because I'm doing the net. But yes, YouTube video. I can't wait. And, going back to what you said about the football game with Elaine, you're right. It ain't over till it's over. But, yeah. Thanks for coming back, Dean. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. But first, I'm going to call on some new people. Not new. I'm just going to continue on with my list. Here we go. Moving right along. We're going to Matt, who I think is around. Matt, I think you're in RF land. KJ7WQI, KJ7IJZ.
Well, hey there, Rebecca. I am in RF land. Let me quickly jump over to the rotoscope to see how I'm doing here, because I'm just on the HT. It's been a day. Went down and visited Jack, picked up a connector from him so I could test out about a 50-foot cable so I could hook up an antenna on the roof of my parents' house. And I clearly need to check my orders a little closer before I hit confirm and buy. Because it's both ends of the cable are not what I needed. So it's not really something I want to return. I'll just hold on to it, and I'm going to buy a box of connectors, and we'll just use those to get where I need to go. But I bought a N-type RD connector when I was trying to buy a PL239, and the other end was the wrong type of SMA. So Jack gave me a little barrel connector for the SMA side, and then I brought it back here to the house, and I hooked it all up, and it was awful. It barely tickled Cougar at maybe 10 on the rotoscope. It was bad. And so I pulled it off, and that's when I realized that I had gotten an N connector, not a CL 279. So that's on me for not reading a little more closely when I was ordering stuff. Anyhow, it will be resolved eventually. Right now we're still working out the details, but someday in the future there will be a radio mounted, and I won't be using the HT again. So anyhow, that's all I really got. It's just a chill night here at the house. I'm actually about to go to bed here in a little while. But hope everybody's having a good night, and I will throw it back to you. Thank you for running the net, KJ7 WQI.
Well, thanks for your report, Matt, and yeah, I'm glad you got things worked out. I know that Jack always, Jack's wonderful. Jack is a wonderful, wonderful person. But, enjoy the lovely night in Edmonds at your folks' house. You know, being at your folks' house, playing radio, smoking cigarettes. Well, have a good night, Matt. And 7-3, all the numbers. Let's see, who else do I have on this list? I got Brian. Let's see what letters these make. I have Golf Charlie Bravo. Golf Charlie Bravo is what I wrote down. If any of those letters sound like a part of your call sign, please come ahead with your report. I know there was somebody else. There had to have been somebody else. Who knows? Yo, I'm tired. But I'll do one more last call. One more last call because I feel bad that I didn't write that person's call sign down. So hopefully they hear me. And if I did not call on you, I'm sorry. I wrote down gobbledygook for your call sign. But I will write better now. So, another list. Call sign and name, RF, and Internet. Well, that made it easy. I guess no one wants to continue to hear whatever nonsense I have to say, and that's A-okay with me, because I'm going to bed. Take that. Well, I'd like to thank everyone for joining me. It was wonderful to hear from all of you and to hear what you had to say. It would not have been much of a net without you. I love it. I love it. I love being a net host. I'm sorry I'm tired. I shouldn't apologize for being tired, but I am. I'm sorry for being tired. Here we are. Yes. PSRG hosts 3 nets a day, 9 a.m., noon, and 9 p.m. They also host a boater's net every morning, starting at 7:47 a.m. Pacific time. So you can tune in and hear all about weather and critter reports from all around the world. But for all things PSRG, go to psrg.org. I would like to thank the Puget Sound Repeater Group for the use of this repeater. And, yeah, PSRG has been hosting Nets Daily for well over 30 years. And then that's a great opportunity for you to test your equipment. If you don't test your equipment, we can't hear you. I'll now be returning the repeater to normal operation. This is Rebecca, KK7IJZ, returning the repeater to unmoderated use. 7-3, everybody, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. KK7IJZ clear.
listening.
A41KL, America 41 Kilo Lima, Alpha 41 Kilo Lima, monitoring to Group 91 for any call, A41KL.
Papa India 6 Papa Whiskey Lima, this is Yankee 7 Zulu Papa Bravo. Roger that. Yankee Oscar number 7, Zulu Papa Bravo, Y07, VPP. This is Bravo India 6 Papa Whiskey Lima. From China, copy your signal. Loud and clear. Back to you. Zulu Papa Bravo from Romania. Copy and clear. Nice to meet you. Nice to hear you. Back to you. My friend, could you pronounce your name? My English name is Gary. Chinese name is Chunhai. Very nice talking to you. And you are my first contact in Romania in DMR mode. Very nice talking to you. And now I hold in Anytone 878 UV plus 2 and 3.5 inch DVM hotspot and Pi Star system. Connect the hotel Wi-Fi. And back to you. This is Yankee Oscar 7 Zulu Papa Bravo 4 Papa India 6 Papa Whiskey Lima. My name is Diorel. Also, I call from my Balkan EDM 32 using the Wi-Fi hotspot here in Pitești, Central of Romania, 73. Okay, my friend, you're Yankee Oscar 7, Zulu Papa Bravo. This is Gary, Bravo India 6, Papa Whiskey Lima. Thank you for the short cancel. And the local quota in a QRA page. Confirm the UTC time is 4:12. And very nice talking to you. And I'll catch you another time. 73. Check. Zero HOY, 50 Hotel Oscar Yankee, 20 calls. Well, Miss Stevie's still there, and then the Echo Whitey, when you EK. Morning, Paul. Yeah, got you there. How things with you? I'm just going up to the NTN62 here. The rocket in Liverpool, back to you. Yeah, not too bad today, Steve. Just had a few rough days as well. I'm laughing because we all did it, actually. We did ONTOP Park on Thursday. It was out Friday night, so it was a few good nights anyway. ONTOP was good as well, so really enjoyed that. So I'll take it off to work now anyway. Back to that. Keep on your eating. In the clock, is it? So, yeah, I forgot you were off to Haydock. I think the weather was okay, wasn't it? Maybe a little bit of rain, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's the thing, is you do these things and you pay for it afterwards. I'm assuming you're going to have a few days of relaxing and playing a little bit of radio there, Paul, back to you. Yeah, hopefully. Well, I've not been playing radio so much lately, so there's so much going on, stuff going on. So when I get kind of an okay day in between, I usually come on and have a few wrestles and that. But yeah, it was fine. It was a lovely day as well. And I had a couple of winners as well. And I got a few places. She gets upset when she don't get a winner. But even though she got a place, it's better than mine for second or third. It's still better than nothing, isn't it? But yeah, it was a really good day as well. And then what do we do after? The day after. Bridgewater Overs, actually. Lots of music concert. Then you think, all of a sudden, it's there, it was brilliant. And of course, I was looking at all the sounds and stuff and that, massive mixing desk as well. And it's Sunday tonight as well, so we're all boxing away there. But it's been more plus, so I'll do too much one day, and I was at the other day, actually, I can back to there. Oh, that sounds good. So was it a DJ playing music for the 70s, or was it the orchestra playing sort of orchestral arrangements of it back to you? So it's a proper group, Steve. Lots of music tours. They go all over UK. I think they do one night here, there and everywhere. So it was just one night at Bridgewater Hall, and then there's somewhere else next night. So the tour in the UK, if you look on, I think I did it on Facebook actually. Yeah, lots of music tour. So, a medium-sized group, three singers,
Got drummers, a couple of guitarists, loads of trumpets and sax. It was really, really good. Really well put together. Yeah, and they were doing all the 70s stuff as well. And they sounded good as well. They just sounded like the singers as well. So like Donna Summer, Matthew McCutcheon, Cool and the Gang, there were a few. Can't think of a few at the moment. Back to you there.
M2HOY, maybe. Oh, that sounds cool. I'll have a look at that. Sounds good. And I've got some good news on the places of the races. I'd be the same if I didn't get first. I'd be a bit annoyed. Will never do. So, when I was younger, as a kid, we used to do the Grand National. It's always guaranteed one of my horse would fall at the fence. I was always like, should I just put a bet on that it's going to fall at this fence rather than win the race? I haven't done it for a long time. I always miss the racing, like the Grand National, and it's in the paper and it's happened. Gosh, what else? So yeah. Well, this is my second week back at work. So get back into it now. A lot on. So it's alright. Just making sure getting all the paperwork done, a few deadlines for the end of September. All back to you.
Yeah, it sounds like you're busy there, Steve. Yeah. Well, Gandorf's went to school as well. I think I told you he started college this week as well. That's have to do for the 2 years now. And she's looking at the new routine. So we can stay a bit longer. No uniform. And it's not strict, so she's loving that bit anyway. Yeah, so it's sort of a bit rough in the morning. Don't normally go until another few cups of coffee as well or whatever. The authors, we're not experts at all, but I kind of inherited this up here from the partner. So she used to do it before we met. And because I was putting bets on her, I got to know some of the jockeys and that, and kind of how it works. And I don't think the same as what she does, so I just pick my own, and just did no fun in that with her. And I'm not doing too bad, so yeah, not experts. We don't spend too much. But it's a nice day out anyway. She likes looking at horses. Well, we both do actually. When they parade around in the ring as well. And the other one we've been to is Musselburgh. That was too long ago. Yeah, I got to see that. I'll see what you're eating.
I tried your partner to get into it. She's been a horse rider and into horses and that sort of thing. I was wondering how people really get into going to the races, or is it just the gambling? I just don't know what the reasons are people get into it. I vaguely remember you saying about your granddaughter. I can't remember what she's gone to study. That's the thing, once you go to sixth form, you're choosing what you want to do. Not having a lot of subjects forced on you. You can just choose what you enjoy. Back to you.
Yeah, well, you surprised us, Steve, with that one. Child psychology. So, good luck with that. That sounds like intense, doesn't it? But the race, she got to so much expected from my daughter, obviously, my own daughter. They're really good with that, so that's really, really good. So, I think they're at Wigan Lake College. I don't even know where that is. It's obviously they said, yeah, so they keep changing stuff around. So, that's what she's doing there. And, I reckon she's okay. You know, she's quite clever. But, really, like all the teenagers are actually. With the extended of her head up. Yeah, it's, they were saying on the telly the other day, because it was a feature race on the telly ad hoc. We can do that now again with all the broadcasters there. And they're saying there's a 27% increase of people attending ad hoc up on last year. So it is a feature, Steve. It's the letting go for the dress up. And also, well, it's a good get together as well. It's a really good day. And then by the end of the day, all the women, they took the rails off and they're not walking there with flip-flops. So you can see what's going on there right now. Let's see that. Yeah, well, I've been to these things quite a lot, but not as a function of playing in bands and not played at the Grand National and all of that sort of thing. It is quite funny, you see all these people in their posh gear, men in suits that are half the size they should be. And, I've never seen suits so tight, trousers so short, and all the ladies all in their dresses and everything. Yeah, like you say, I'm out at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They can't stand up. They're to be carried around everywhere. Back to you.
From Oregon, this is Bravo India 6 Papa Whiskey Lima DI6 GWL China Station calling you.
Another thing as well, on that road there to Adolf, that on that road that I took into the course, you can see them all walking up there. We've done that a few times before with the car actually, because you have to get away from Newton and Willows. And it's a heck of a walk. It's about almost half a mile or a bit more just to get to the main road. Yeah, so it's a great day out anyway. It's good fun. It's especially wonderful night because it's like Manchester Airport and they open. Sorry, throat's going a bit again. So if you get a better window, you'll get it amplified a bit because it's right across the course. And it's even better when it's betted by one of the major backers as well. Because they've got big screens there in the course there as well. Anyway, actually, my finger's going to come off PC today, okay?
BT7 YGQ, this is DI6 PWL. Thank you for answering to my call. And evening to you. My local time here is 2:28 p.m. 2:28 p.m. How's your side? Back to you.
Right next to the stadium, I might say. See that Wigan and Lee College there, near the Morrisons. You sound like you could do with going to get yourself another brew there, Paul.
Preoccupied here, getting ready for bed. It is currently 11:26 p.m. on the west coast of the U.S. here. Back to you.
Normal when you get up early. Even though I've been up a few hours as well. That's the first couple of days actually. And that's why I don't transmit too much. And it's weird how it goes on. All these little things what you're going to do. Anyway, we've got nice sunshine here in Manchester. About here, so sunny there as well. And it's just weird this weather, isn't it? So what we've got now is WX. So so anyway. I've got you though, I get those rings. Do you want your eating?
And very nice talking to you. And you on the contact with all the states that we can confirm with our QSO this time. Brandon, this is Gary. Golf Alpha 1 Million Yankee. Gary, very nice talking to you. And back to you.
You're right, it's really sunny here in Liverpool. Some blue skies starting to come through. I know Cal on the ferry. I don't think I'd get up early enough to suffer that. I say get up enough. 5:20 is when my alarm goes off, and I don't do very much, if any, talking until about 6. At 6 o'clock. Back to you, Paul. Okay, Steve. I might use about the bands as well ahead of. That's why I'm going to mention it, just trying to out my head then. But we've got a big sponsorship on by one of the top sponsors. They used to have a brass band there as well in the entrance, playing all the tunes there. It's quite nice actually, so makes it feel good as well and sounds good as well. So yeah, so we see a few of them actually. Yeah, I don't have to get up early. It's just, it's kind of stayed with me actually. I used to run at the franchise on a petrol station on St. Helens Road years ago. And I used to get up, I'm sure I've told you this story before. I was up at 4 o'clock every morning, and I didn't need the alarm clock. I just woke up like 2 minutes to 4 every morning, and then drive up to, just make sure you're fully awake and that, drive up to St. Helens Road, have my breakfast in my office, and then get the shop ready for opening on the petrol station. So it kind of stayed with me, but I love this time in the morning. I think this is the best time for me anyway. So it sounds like I'm up at the similar time to you actually. Yeah, but the thought takes a bit longer to get going anytime. Back to you now.
Uniform Bravo, KI7 HUB. This is BI6PWL, Gary from China, calling you.
You guys haven't got to work all day. I used to do a shift when I was a kid in a factory. They made the car locks, and we were putting all the tumblers together for the keys and the cars. And I used to do a shift there. It was 5 till 1, 5 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. That's my favourite shift. So you have to do that. Got the rest of the day. Have a little bit of a snooze for 20 minutes when you got home and do whatever I wanted. Back to you.
To you. And yes, my friend, I just travel in Ningxia province, Yinchuan City, very close to the Inner Mongolia. How do you copy? Back to you.
We did 6-2 and 3-11, and I ate a bit like chef. Doing like brake disc and seals and stuff, and brake calipers, all service parts for cars, brake shoes, exhaust and stuff. Yeah, so I used to love that in the morning. I'm going down early in the morning. And I used to have, it wasn't that when I was waiting for the gaffer to open up, I used to have like Piccadilly Radio 261 on AM on my radio while I was reading my Daily Star waiting to get into work. Happy days anyway. What younger and what fitter then, but through that Steve.
Now full capability, and that's where we're standing. Kilo India 7 obtained from Bravo.
I was talking to him from 7 the other morning, but I think it's the morning, he was telling me about all his passion with pirate radio stations in the latest of the 90s, I think. Yeah, I used to like that when I was a kid in the 90s as well. I can't remember, what was the radio station on AM that was in Ireland? Well, that was cool as well. That was a famous one. I think Virgin bought it in the end. Not sure. I'm not far off arriving at the office, Paul, so I'll probably back to you in the next one. Will probably be my final.
UTC time is 6:34. 17 centimeter band and the DMR mode. And yeah. Back to you, my friend.
Yeah, so on the next one anyway. You have a great day, and we'll catch you over there. You want you do wishing Antonio to White and his reasons thanks for the use of that. Back to you, let's do a quick one.
Chicago, the house is in Arizona, so everything is attached to the house in Arizona. But I do live in Germany to 95% of the time. So there is also an address in Germany. If you look up DO7HUB, Delta Oscar 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo, you'll see the German information on that. I'm out walking the dog at this time, using my cell phone to get into the system over the, I forgot the name of the program. And I got to cut it short because I got some dogs coming towards me. I got to watch the dogs so that they don't attack my dog. Kilo India 7 Hotel from Bravo, me in Germany. Thank you for the QSO, sir.
Okay, roger that. Roger the 100% copied. So you're gonna lose your copy. Yeah, very nice talking to you. And catch you another time. All the best. 73 Lee, this is Gary, PI6PWL from China. Very nice talking to you. 73.
Kilo Quebec 4, India Charlie Romeo, monitoring talk group 91, KQ4 ICR.
KQ4 ICR, Kilo India 7, Hotel Uniform Bravo, we in Germany.
Hotel Uniform Bravo, Kilo Quebec 4, India Charlie Romeo. Name here is Gil, Golf India Lima, and my QTH is Dunedin, Florida, which is a part of the Tampa Bay area on Florida's west coast. Local time is, let's see, 2:37 in the morning. Go ahead.
Kilo India 7, Hotel Uniform Bravo. What are you doing up so early? Or so late, for that matter? My name is Lee, of course, you see that. And at this time I am in Hanover, Germany. It's approximately 8:35 in Germany now. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be nice and sunny and hot and muggy. We had a little bit of rain last night, so the humidity is going to be outrageous. And like I said before, we're out walking the dog. Had to get this done this morning. And then we have a couple of red tape bureaucratic bureaus to go to and offices to choose paperwork, which I absolutely hate.
Kilo India 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo, KQ4 ICR returning. Well, I am up so late because 2 days ago I had a kidney stone that measured more than 1 centimeter removed and a stent implanted. So, yeah, I have to get up like every 15 minutes to make a restroom run. So, a little bit more convenient almost to just not sleep right now. It certainly is safer. So, yeah, that's not any fun either. You said it's going to be humid there. Right now, the humidity here in Florida is 88%. So, we're already experiencing the high humidity here. Go ahead.
Yeah, Gil, the kidney stones, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I really feel for you, sir. I had that same thing about 3 years ago. We were on vacation in Arizona, and in the middle of the movie that we were watching, which I never got to see because I had to get up every 10 minutes, it felt like somebody was drilling a 4-inch hole in my back. And by the time we got back to Germany with the airplane ride and everything, they rushed me into the hospital and pulled out 2 5-millimeter kidney stones. And for the next week, I got to walk around, like you say, with the stunt and all the rest. Now, I feel for you, sir. I've been there, done that. Don't wish to do it again.
Kilo India 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo. What measurement did you give? 5 millimeters? Mine was well over a centimeter, so I got you beat. Hi. Microphone back to you.
Yes, as I say, sir, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. I have other things that I wish on my enemies, but kidney stones is not one of them. I had 2 5-millimeter kidney stones, which is equivalent to 1 centimeter. And the way I understand it is they went in with a ultrasound, I'm going to say a microphone or a speaker or something like that, and they suppressed these, they broke them into smaller pieces, and then sucked them out with a vacuum. So I don't know if you were awake, coherent at any time of that. I wasn't, thank God. And again, I feel for you, sir.
Kilo India 7, Hotel Uniform Bravo. No, I was not awake, but they used a laser on mine to do something similar. Did you know that if you have a kidney stone and ride one of the Thunder Mountain Railroads at either Disney World or Disneyland, there is like a 90% chance you will pass it within 45 minutes of riding if you ride in the last car. I've never tried to get my insurance company to write me a prescription for Disney World, but that would be something fun to do. Go ahead.
Here in Germany, I have no overhead for a medical. I think the highest I've paid for medical of a 3-week stay in hospital was about, I think about 120, 150 euros, which comes out to about $120. That's the only overhead, and that's for what they fed me, not for the treatments and everything. So, yeah, give it a try. If you can get your doctor to write you a letter saying this would be a good idea, maybe your insurance company will at least get you to the roller coaster. You might have to pay your own entrance or half of it. That's a plus, too.
Kilo India 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo. Yeah, it's probably worth a try. Well, thanks so much for this QSO. I appreciate it on what will probably be a fairly long night for me. So I will go ahead and free up the talk group so that others can use it. Kilo Quebec 4 India Charlie Romeo will be clear on your final.
Kilo Quebec 4 India Charlie Romeo, Kilo India 7 Hotel Uniform Bravo. If you do have a longer QSO on DMR and you wish, you may use talk group 310-3189. I say again, 310-3189. It's a private talk group. It belongs to me. Give a listen on the talk group before you start transmitting. There are other people that do use it, and there is one establishment that uses it for recovering people out of North Carolina at this time, so you don't want to break into any of their services. Sir, thank you for the QSO. I wish you luck. I hope you do get a couple of hours of sleep. And, yeah, I don't know what to say. Been there, done that, got the T-shirt. Kilo India 7, Hotel Uniform Bravo, 73.
K9. DPE on 3100. Standing by and listening. Kilo Niner, Delta, Tango, Echo.
Have a great night and good luck to you. Kilo Quebec 4, India Charlie Romeo, monitoring talk group 91. KQ4, ICR. CJT test access into HubNet.
CHINO 0 Victor Delta Delta, listening on HubNet. G4 XDR 20VDD. Good morning.
I wonder where it is you are, Lindsay. Are you back home? Over.
Yeah, back home now. And get ready to go away again. Won't be long. We've got a couple of appointments tomorrow morning. and then we should be toddling off to Cornwall. Back to you then. Yeah. Got a spot there, Tony. It's, I've been there a couple of times with Mark, doing the grey line. And, yeah, very nice, especially on a nice morning. You get the brilliant sunrise there across the water, and if it's nice and calm, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just watch that jetty, because although they've done the side rails, they don't appear to have repaired much of the floorboards. And a friend of ours fell through it the other week and broke his leg. So just be careful of that if you do go out on the jetty. But yeah, it's a good little community there, really. Not too bad, it's usually fairly quiet. There's quite a few people that live there, I think, in their vans, but I know they're not supposed to. But other people come and go. It's generally fairly quiet. Back to you, Tony.
4X Tower Portal. That's not a good thing, is it? Well, I've actually walked out onto the wilderness a bit, and I've walked out onto the pit. I shall take great care. I don't want to end up in hospital falling through my feet. Oh dear. Yeah, it is a lovely spot. And it was pretty busy yesterday. We've got right next to the pier. I put a picture up on the group, didn't I? Because a van slipped in behind us. We're just lucky that he's that close. We're on a chock at the near side from. And I've just had a look at him. If I need to move before he does, I could get off the chock. And, okay, I've got enough room to do that, but it would have been anyway. But, yeah, there's obviously people here that have been here quite a while. There's kids running around. I mean, it's a good community feel last night, to be honest. We were all watching the sunset. A lot of people come to watch the sunset from the beach here. And came for the moon eclipse as well, which we also watched from here. We had a walk round pool. We went parked up in the Asda car park. We were lucky to get parked up in there, but anyway, the guy at the car wash moved some cones for us because they have some spaces reserved. And we were able to get in on a double length, on a double space and park up, so that was good. Had a walk round, went down to the quayside and had a coffee. So we spent a couple of hours there and then come on here. Anyway, we're off up to, I keep forgetting the name of the place now. We're moving on today anyway, Lindsay. G4SDR Portal.
B0VDD returning. Yeah, you're coming down our way, aren't you, today, I think? Down near Weymouth, was it? Or was that somebody else that was doing that? I can't remember. Or are you coming down towards the West Country? I can't remember. Back to you, Tony.
Weymouth. On that campsite, we did tell you, said that we could throw a stone at your house. I don't think you said that, but that's how I interpreted it. You're pretty close to where we're going to be. So, yeah, Weymouth. But, well, I think we've got a couple of nice spots there on the campsite, so we're going to do some cycling around. Or to Purbeck, isn't it? Yeah. It's not Purbeck. No, I'm saying, anyway, we've got to cycle around and Have a couple of nights there. Portland, down up to Portland, and have a look around there. Then we're sort of milling about a bit because we're going to end up at Branscombe Airfield on Friday. We're meeting up with some friends that we met up with. Yeah, we met a couple of years ago at Branscombe, and it seems that the owner there is throwing a surprise birthday party for him. So when Ian and Jackie found out we were going to be in the area, they invited us along, and we're going to be shoehorned in with them on their pitch number 11. So then we're looking forward to that. So we're going to kill a bit of time. That's Sidmouth, isn't it? They live in Sidmouth, so Branscombe Airfield is just nearby. So we were there a couple of years ago. Great little campsite it was. So we're looking forward to that. But we've got to sort of mill around a little bit now before Friday. Can't don't want to go too far because we'll have to come back. So that's the plan so far, Lindsay. Over.
Yeah, all good there, Tony, all good. Yeah, you won't be far away from us. Within a mile anyway. If it's the campsite I'm thinking about. But, yeah, you enjoy yourself. There's plenty of cycle paths all around Weymouth and right out to Portland. You can cycle from Weymouth to Portland virtually without going on the road. So, yeah, it's brilliant, especially from where you're going to be. So you might have to do a few hundred yards on the road here and there, but nothing major. It takes you straight over to Portland, and it's a good ride from here. It does about 11 miles, I think, we used to do. We can't cycle anymore at the moment, but yeah, you'll enjoy it, I think, and hopefully if the weather holds for you, which I hope it does, it makes it even better. Anyway, I'll say 7-3 to you there, Tony and Sue, and catch you again very soon, no doubt. I'm just using my gateway at the moment. So if you're down here and you can get into it, Tony, feel free to use it, although I know you've got your node there. But it's MD7IWD, India, Whiskey Delta there. And that was courtesy of Mark. He made that for me, and I host it here. Back to you then, Tony.
Stop saying returning. You sound like an idiot. Probably not using it. The node's working fine now. It was having a right old problem on the campsite. I think it was because Paul's node and my node are both on the same frequency. In fact, I was using Paul's node at one point. Anyway, okay, Lindsay. Sue has, thanks for confirming the cycle lanes and what have you, because Sue has had a good look around that, being a cyclist herself. She's pretty good at, working out the cycle routes and stuff. So yeah, we'd seen that it should be pretty good cycling around there. All right, Lindsay, I'll leave it with you now, and I think we'll get a bit of breakfast on. I think we'll go a little bit of a walk, and leave. What time we're leaving is indeterminate at the moment, so we'll see. Cheers, Lindsay. Thanks for the chat. G4X3 portable.
7-3 Tony 20 VTD clear.
Three.
Six Tango Fox. Mike 6 Tango Fox. 2 Echo 0 Victor Bravo Echo. Are you around, Pete?
0DDE M7EYY. Morning, Doug. Good morning, buddy. How are you this morning? I just got my friend Pete, Mike 3 Tango Fox on yesterday. And he doesn't seem to be. He said, I'll be around this morning, but he's not. Yeah, how are you? Nice to hear you this morning, guys. We return here tomorrow, thanks. Just got up, just having the coffee and a roll up. Making the day. They keep up the potatoes today. I don't know what's going on today with it. Because I think we both have to be, I think something always goes up to be managed to finish painting our place. The general day of every day stuff for us, making the family, you know. Back to you. Nice day, Steve. Yeah, good to hear as always, mate. Always nice to hear your voice. Yeah, coming in well this morning. Yeah. Well, same old. Well, it's different for me today. Sue, my wife's got to go in for a CT scan this morning. This afternoon. So I've got to take her into Barnstable, and she hates them, but she's had 12 of them, so I think she knows the procedure, Steve. But yeah, I got to do that this afternoon, bless her, and we'll see how her cancer's going. Hopefully it's still stable, mate. We're keeping our fingers crossed for that one on this one. I hate it because you have to wait a few days and you don't know what's going to be the results, you know. Apart from that, not a bad morning here in Ilfracombe. Sun shining, birds are singing, and it's a nice clear day compared to yesterday. So, what's your day? You say going out? You've got to do stuff with the family this morning, Steve, go ahead. Yeah, I just do the usual things in the mornings, because look after me, nothing like she's old lady next, so I go to see her, make sure she got everything she needs, and bits and pieces, then I go and see the father as well, if he needs anything. That's a good thing about family, we ain't far from each other here. The father lives 5 doors up, and me and him live on the other side of the estate, so, you know, it's not too bad at all. But, yeah. It's quite good though, I mean, everybody's within walking distance, so everybody can keep an eye on each other. That's the way it works, you know what I'm saying? Tango Fox, and 70 YY returning. Good morning. Good morning from the sunny Gloucestershire. Yes, I think Gloucester is the forest is east, so just about 15 miles west of Bristol if you go over the river, and then you go past into Chepstow and just on a little bit from there. But yeah, it's lovely and sunny up here this morning. In fact, the Overking's beautiful. Like I said, I was talking to Duncan, and I've been there for ages. Last time I went there, I had the proper right gear for fishing, and of course he told me it's all gone now, so took us a bit of a shock, that. I'm 70Y1, returning. I'm 70Y1, my 6 Tango Fox. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're lucky anyway. I mean, we live at the top of the hill overlooking the sea. I mean, it's only a stone's throw, literally, from where we live to the sea, and I don't know what we are, but 200 or 300 feet above sea level. I suppose I don't know if that's right, but don't really have a better idea than me. But yeah, so we get a good lift for everything here, so we're lucky, very lucky for that. Back to you. Oh, that's nice, see. Yeah, I remember Duncan saying he got a good take off from that. So yeah, I think it's changed a lot since the last time I went there fishing. Like I said, I used to go there fishing quite a lot from there. So there you go. But yeah, when you come in through, it's like you're using Duncan. That's all your own. You blast it through, no problem at all. Not unless you're on here all by you. There's back to you. I've got Duncan's setup. This is my setup. It's all I've got the same radio as Duncan. It's just got a different aerial. It's got a diamond right there. Small. I can't think which one it was, but yeah, and it picks up lovely. As good as I say, from where I am, you know, I get all over. But on here, you know, I've never been on here before, and quite frankly, I mean, the difference is, you know, ridiculous because I can speak around that, whereas before I couldn't get out of Ilfracombe. I could only go as far as Wales, you know, because behind me there's the hill, great big hill behind me, and could never get out of the Coombe. But now we're on here, it's a lot different. So nice speaking to you here. Do you want to go back to Duncan? Well, yeah, no, we're safe. It's nice to make your acquaintance first, right? If you want to get out even further, if you want to get hold of a friend of his named Peter on here. He lives in Digital Road, and if you've got one of his notes, that'll give you access to everywhere. And you can use your radio to plug into it. So there's a suggestion there. If you want to get even farther and have a bigger thing. Digital platforms are good, by the way. I'll use a couple of them. Tina and Echo. So yeah, just a suggestion there. So with that, I'll hand it back over to you, Jack. 30 CDE from M7EYY in the group.
Okay, Steve, and yeah, no, I'm introducing Pete into it slowly. Very slowly. We're not going to get into notes and stuff yet. Maybe later. You know what it's like when somebody's just got into it. It's their first transmission on it. It's wonderful. It is really good, this is, though. But we're going to do it one step at a time. Oh, Lord Christ. We'll get very, very confused, elves. But make it then upload later. But I've explained a lot of stuff to Pete yesterday, and there's loads of things you can do. But yeah, it is very, very good. And all credit to HubNet, and I think HubNet is wonderful, a wonderful format, put it that way, to get people around the world, really, especially people that can't put aerials up and they're in
bad locations or whatever. I think it's a very, very good system. And it brings the old days of simplex where you sit there, well, even now, isn't it, Steve, where you sit there for 5 hours on S20 and never get a contact. But, yeah, it is very, very good. But, yeah, nothing much else to report, Steve. Like I say, we're just going to go out this afternoon, take Sue out to the hospital and that, and keep your fingers crossed, mate. Over.
Whiskey Lima, looking for contact from Worldwide Top Room 91.
Morning, Rick. Stand by.
71 morning, Rick. I'll pass you over to the chairman there. 30 CNE. Talk to you. Right off, how do you bring the station in?
No problem there. Good morning, Rick. How are you today? It's 2 Echo 0, Victor Bravo Echo. Duncan in Ilfracombe in Devon. How are you today, Rick? Go ahead.
I'm doing good, fellas. It's past 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm sitting on the porch. I'm kind of excited. Got a new radio coming this morning. I can't sleep. So I've been kind of listening to you guys. And I thought maybe Pete there might want to make a contact across the pond there on his first time out there. So I thought I'd jump in here and join in instead of just listening. I'm not sure where it goes next, Steve or Pete.
Go ahead, Pete. Say good morning to Rick. 3 o'clock in the morning over there. And you'll get his call sign in a bit. He's just so, he's so overblown that he's going to get his new radio and he can't sleep. Go ahead, Pete. M6, Tango Fox Fox in the group. Say hello to Rick, Pete. Go ahead.
Morning, Rick. Nice to speak to you. This is my second contact from here, so we're doing all right. Yes. How are you doing? You're really excited by the sounds of it. I know what it's like when you're up half the night waiting for something to come. So, yeah, good luck with that. What are you waiting for anyway?
CQ. This is Bravo, India 6, Papa, Whiskey Lima, DI6, TWL. Calling secure and standing by.
I got a few other radios from Yazus, and I've been into Wires X and C4 FM, and I figured it was time I got into DMR and some of the others now, and I bought a clear node so I could talk with you guys and around the world there off of my analog little HTs there, and it's kind of nice because the node does of course, All-Star and DMR, P25, NXDN, YSF, FCS, excuse me. And I've spent a little time getting the All-Star set up and the DMR set up, and now I got to get the other ones working, but I'm hoping I live long enough to get them all working. I'm not that awful knowledgeable, so it's a little bit of a chore for me. KE8 WOJ.
Papa with Lima.
Yeah, after that, I wouldn't even know what it was, to be honest with you. I'm still a virgin on here, I'm afraid, but you and, good luck for today. I think you're going to have a great day today, playing all day for the sounds of it, if you can stay away.
Bravo India 6 something. This is KN6BNG from Santa Rosa, California, near San Francisco. Welcome to the Worldwide Group. You're coming in loud and clear.
No guarantee it's going to come, So, today anyway, so I'm just hoping it was, or I'm going to end up not having any hair left. KWOJ. I guess we better let Steve or Duncan in there also.
Go ahead, Steve.
WOJM7EYY returning. Good morning there. Well, good morning from us to you, my friend. It's nice to hear that you're getting DMR radio. I've got one here, funnily enough. It's a brilliant system. I got both hanging 1701 and ours. It's setup, but I use it for overuse because I sometimes put the old man tag into it as well. It gives you a greater scope. But yeah, the digital platform is brilliant. But so glad for you that your radio's finally coming. I hope you have fun programming it. Me usually I cheated. I got a code plug off my friend and just loads the code plug in it. I know what you mean about the excitement with the radio as well there, Rick. I was a bit excited the other day. I had my new setup club. I managed to get my hands on our first station, the FT8478, so it did everything by the kitchen sink. So I narrowed all my radios down to one radio, one tuner, and one signal link, and one computer. It's just that it should be there, Rick. Back to you.
This is from Clipperley and personnel dog walking.
Right.
Yeah, I know what you mean there, Steve. The radio I'm on now is Anytone 878 UV2 Plus handheld. It's got DMR on it also, and I spent a long time trying to learn how to program that thing before I got it working. So I'm a little excited now because now I kind of understand what's going on. So I heard, I think I heard some breakers in there. I wasn't too sure. If somebody who wants to join in, go right on ahead.
Yeah, good morning. I am 7EYY. This is 13 Hotel November Lima. I'm over not too far from Steve. We're about 40 miles. Over in the county of Wiltshire. And we're with the dog. And we're listening on Network Echo Link. M380L.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, Jimmy coming through to me, fine. I don't know what's going on. We've had a bit of a bounce around here. Jim, back to you.
And if you're the play in the States, and I think you've done that now, so is your YAVAPI. I'm not too certain myself, I think anyway. But yeah, beautiful morning over here. I'm having a dog. I've actually got my sunglasses on this morning. But yeah, very pleasant morning. And I'm going to all day. See, I look just really past on too. But there we are. More on my information now.
Don't worry. Well, if you want to give it a shake over the Rick, or over in the States, Jim, on your Echo Link, give him a try. Should be able to get him no problem. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, yes, see. Well, I'm going to Rick over there in the States side. Not too sure your course on. This is Mike 3 Hotel November Lima. I'm actually out walking the dog. And we're coming through on the mobile network here, mobile data. We're working well. Multi-taxi over there. Must be really quite early in the morning over there, I expect.
Yeah, Jim, I think it was, KE8WJ, and yes, it's a little after 3 in the morning, and it's low 40s over here, Fahrenheit, so I'm kind of on the porch here dressed up like winter. It's getting a bit chilly already. And it's good to talk to you guys. Give the dog a treat for me, too. I don't get out a whole lot anymore. I have trouble getting to the mailbox and back, so getting out on the radio is about all I do anymore. But I just thought I'd jump in here and give Peter a chance to get an overseas contact there on his second contact. I know how it was when I got mine and got my first few contacts also. It's a big kick. But anyway, I'm kind of running out of breath here, and I'm getting a little bit chilly, so I might head out back into the house. Sure appreciate you guys. I found HubNet quite a few weeks back here, and it seems like every time I turn the radio on anymore and fire up the node, this is the first place I come. So anyway, you guys have a great morning. And I guess I'll go pace the floor for a little while longer. See if maybe I can lay down and get a little bit of a nap. Thank you all. Appreciate it. K8WOJ.
KB8WOJ, M7E, we're returning. That was a pleasure to talk. Stay safe, right? Except if you ever want to come in and talk, you come in and talk with Fred. Always a pleasure. So, with that, I'll pass it over to Duncan for his final there with you. 2E0 BBE from M7E. Wait, take it away, Duncan.
Steve, and great to hear you, Rick, this morning, and good luck with the Anytone anyway. Nice piece of kit, that. Nice radio. And, yeah, we're always around here around this time of the day. So have a good one, mate, and look forward to hearing you on the Anytone. And we'll catch up soon. And don't pace around too much. You give yourself a heart attack, mate. 7-3. All the best there, Rick. Bye-bye.
7-3. Cheers and beers. Catch you guys later.
WP. And nice to hear you on here this morning. So, WP, say goodbye.
Nice speaking to you there, Rick, and you have a good day, and don't get too excited when it all comes, but nice to speak to you. So 7-3, and catch you up with you soon, I hope.
There we are. I think Rick's gone for a walk round there. So, how's Jim this morning? You out with the dog, Jim? So, you got your sunglasses on here. 2 Echo 0, Victor Bravo Echo, Duncan in Ilfragoon. You got your sunglasses on, have you, Jim?
Yeah, certainly has. That's a very, very nice morning over there. I'm back home now. This is Jack's American one over there. It's K8WOJ, was it or something? I think so, but you're very clear. Yeah, I'm looking at this echo then, really is great. Great. So, very good. Okay, well, back home now. I was going to maybe put the kettle on and make another cup of coffee. We'll start there. Yeah, Stevie, listen, I still can't get on echo from the computer. I'm going to go in a moment. But all is well here. I say very much enjoyed that evening. And I know we'll come and say, okay, there's been reports the last few days on here. So, okay, if we're back here to Duncan, and nice to this morning from African to YAVAPI from M3HNL.
M3HNL and good 2E0 BB8. Yeah, lovely. Well, go and make yourself a cup of tea, Jim. And you have a good day. I'm going to clear now anyway. I'm going to go over to Simplex for a minute. So I wish you all the best. Pete, I'll catch you on 575. Yeah, that's about it. So Steve, catch you later as well, mate. Have a good day, and always nice to speak to you. I'll give you a call tomorrow then, Steve, and maybe have Jim there as well. And, I know Rick might pop back in Kilo Echo 8, Whiskey Oscar Juliet, on his new anytone, so that would be nice to hear him and see how he's getting on with that. Okay, so I'll see you later. All the best, and I will speak very soon. Back to you, Steve, and Jim, catch you later. Pete, I'll catch you on 575. See you later, Steve.
We're returning. Yeah, no worries there, Duncan. I'll catch you tomorrow, mate, if I don't hear you before. I just put up some coffee from you, Pete, and I'll catch you again, mate. If you were here before, just keep coming with time. With that, I'll pass it up. And CHINO, mate, Jim. Get your truck in here with your cycles, mate, and we can have a yak then. I'll be back to you.
This is KA9CBS, Bruce in Shaw, Illinois. Anybody around this evening, this morning?
I think Pete's gone. I think he's gone to Simplex. Don't worry. I'll see you later, Steve. All the best, mate. Jimmy 0 VB clear. Probably be around later. Listen out. 7-3.
70, no worries, son. I'll catch you later, mate. M70, I'm3. You still with us, Jim? M70, QRC.
Channel 3, Foxford, listening 91. Yeah, this is information now. Back on that. For some reason I lost it. Go back in. So we're back on there. And
Are you still there, Steve? And 71 from information now.
3 Fox Victor, listening 91.
Yeah, we're still here, mate. So, keep it on like this until I put you when you got it back, mate. Back to you.
Yeah, okay, Steve, yeah, well, as I said earlier, I just can't seem to get on there. It's only on the computer. It doesn't seem to work, you know. And I kind of never used on the computer before. So, basically, the trouble is, but, you know, I mean, it works lovely on here, Steve. It really does. It works excellent, I think, on here. Last night I was on here and getting very good reports, you know, with this nice new, West London headpiece, you know, and it was lovely. I know I've got it all clear. Well, minus 6, I'm minus 6. And I've got the dog and multi-production system in 9 on the phone. And 71 wide and 3 HNL.
We're turning it off. It's nice how it works on your phone. Well, you can't even if you got it on your radio with you. I've probably got it on the tablet computer on your phone. You never know when boredom strikes you, or if you want to speak for 3 minutes, you can go on there and give a shake check and everything back to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Steve, yeah, very good. Yeah, very good indeed. I put a few repeaters on there that I might want to get into. I think you might know this. 20NRV. Well, he gets on the register picture. And I've got that on here as well, so that's good. So we need to check with there sometimes. And a couple of local repeaters. There's TV3UP over at University of Bath. You can probably get that one. That's one of the only repeaters I know that's still on the old, it's 1.6 metric rather than the 7.6. That's one of the old original 77 repeaters, Steve, on 433-100. So there we are. M70 worldwide from information now.
What's working on, mate? Can't fault that at all. You know? Like you said, I can hear you everything word for word, lovely. Where I get drunk and said that little thing of it, because it's brilliant how it's connected together, and it's in back here.
Yeah, Steve is a very, very good system. You know, it works lovely. You know, I just, when I started using it, I just done that down. As I say, when I first started, I downloaded it, and I thought, what's, you know, on the phone, and I thought, what's going on here? It just wouldn't work, you know. It was very, very quiet, even when I turned it out to press 18, and things like that, and I was, well, and I found the old Bluetooth headset, the one that's basically useless, and it did sort of work to it, I agree. But, you know, I set it out and got what it's cheap. You know, office, call centre type thing. It was great, yeah, really. I'm very pleased with it, a good sound to it as well. The only thing is, it's a little bit uncomfortable to wear, you know? It really is uncomfortable to see. I couldn't wear it all day. But, you know, kind of 20 minutes, half an hour, I was not been in it, see. But, yeah, of course, walking around the field there with a dog, I was sort of looking a bit odd, you know, with the headset on, you know. I have told a couple of people, saying that I've downloaded the thing on my phone, and it turns the phone to a radio. And I was, oh, that's nice, you know. But some of them look at me, well, what's he,
Remote already in this node. Remote already in this node.
71, William returning. Yeah, no worries. You take care, mate. Have a good day. I'm going to put it close. I got to do a bit of regular rain, mate. So I should probably be grabbing the hands out and going on this one up. So I'll be 73 and catch you later on, mate. 70, bye-bye. They're going QRC with M3H now. I'm a bit in Jim 73.
J9DTE Kilo 9er Delta Tango Echo on 3100. Standing by and listening.
Good morning, G0CDX listening by for any calls. Still no call? On your video player. G1UEG, G0CDX, very good morning. I can't remember the name. I know we've had a few QSOs, but I'm not very good at remembering people's names. But anyway, good morning back to you, G1UEG, G0CDX. Good morning, anyway, G1UEG. Very positive side as well. Yeah, we haven't talked many times in the past. Usually when we're on holiday, and we've been abroad, and you wanted me to worry up myself, so you can go abroad outside. So I'm just, anyway. I've remember this contract. I've got a K5 which I'm not really keen on. So I've got a pay off and speak about it. So I want to improve it a bit. So is it sounding alright? No, you don't know what you're chatting stuff. I just need to know if it's sounding alright at all. Well, thank you very much for this answer. Is there anything else you want to do? Yeah, okay, Paul, G0CDX returning. I do takes, I just don't do it for people that don't give call signs when people say, am I getting out, or there's nothing here, reach it. I just take a big call sign. I don't reply to them. But anyway, that's you sound like you sort of, you sound good, but it's a bit of scratchiness coming with your audio. But I would check that with someone else because it might be my end, or check it with a parrot. If you've been on the parrot system that Humber has, perhaps have a look there, or the playback system. Listen to this conversation. But yes, perhaps take the microphone, the speaker mic out, and go again, and then I can see what the difference is there, Paul. Back to you, G1UEG, G0CDX, go ahead. Okay, Paul. Yeah, see when you're eating. Yeah, just a little bit of a mess. I'm just moving the apartment into the car park. I think. Yeah, okay, Paul G1, UEG0CDX returning. Well, that over was exactly the same. There's a little bit of sort of flutter there as well where you're moving about, but I read everything you said there, Paul. We're down in, where are we?
This is VK3, CJM, Victor Kilo 3, Charlie Juliet Mike, listening?
Yeah, okay then, Paul. Okay, then a bit of, it's away from my dog, because the G1 UEG returns here. That's good what you're doing there. I do a lot of listening as well. I've got health issues this side, so when I don't transmit, I can do RX, so it's good to have it on board there as well. Sounds like you're having a great time there. We've got sunshine up here in Manchester City Centre. What you've got to say there. So this is on the Project K5, which I hate so much. I'm saying that it's just the audio so tinny on it, and I'm trying to speak across the microphone rather than into it, so and it's just confusing where you get your veil behind UB13, which is my favourite one, which is at my own location, about 150 metres away. I was on the deep this morning, HLY, so I just thought I'd try this one as well. Well, not the only one, it's team actually, sometimes when everything's okay. Back to you, Paul, I wonder what the differences are from G1 UEG.
EK3 CJM, Smart Whiskey 7 India Delta November.
Following business city result with this morning.
Remember, good evening, mate. How are you? This is VK3 CJM from Waterville, Southwest Victoria, Australia. How are you tonight, Albert?
EK3 CJM, yeah. Good morning to you. It's morning over here. I'm in the UK, in South Wales, in the UK. Yeah, very good. Coming through loud and clear. Absolutely no problem back with you.
Yeah, Roger Peter. My name this way is Craig, Charlie Romeo Alpha India Golf. And yeah, we're starting to get into spring. So, you know, we're up to about 18, 21 degrees. Getting really, really nice towards the end of the year over here. Over.
ECGM from MW7 ADN. Yeah, all good there, Craig. Yeah, absolutely no problem. Yeah, we're just coming into our autumn time, and got a little bit of sunshine today and a bit of high cloud, but it's only 19.5 degrees at the moment. I don't think it's going to get much higher than that today. Our temperature's starting to drop off. Mind you, we can't complain. We've had a good warm summer, so I certainly enjoyed it anyway. Don't let it cold. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, Peter. Until you actually answered me, I was beginning to think that something might be wrong with my radio, because I thought, you know, if you can't get a comeback on Talk Group 91, there must be something wrong. And usually it's chockers, you know, if people talking all the time and you can't get a word in. But, yeah, thank you for actually taking the time to answer me, over.
Something crazy. It's been pretty quiet on there this morning. No people keying up, but nobody talking. Which is sort of normal on 91 these days. I know it can get quite busy, as you say, but this morning it's been very quiet for some reason. Mike Whiskey 7 is the 10th of November. Back to you, Craig.
The only comment I'm going to make is before you got into what you're on now, on previous one, what I was getting was a lot of movements as if you were walking around and a lot of breath coming in. That was the sort of scratching that I was hearing, breath coming on into the microphone, and as if you were walking around. On the set you're on now, there is a little bit of scratchiness coming in, but not as bad as what it was earlier on. Same sort of thing. A breath going into the microphone, sort of scratchiness. And Paul, the camper band down in Bath, very good morning to you, my friend. I hope you and the good lady are enjoying your time. And just to comment on what Paul was saying, on your last 2 overs, there was quite a bit of cracky loss, my friend. Mike Whiskey 0 at Romeo Hotel Delta. Back to you, Nisha. Yeah, okay then. Thanks for the call, man. I've not near a pen there, so sorry. I've got your call sign now. Actually, I think it was just to give your name on that one. So good morning from Manchester. Yes, I was actually walking. I'm on the apartment here where we are in the retirement block, me and the partner. And I was walking down the steps there from the 4th floor down to the 5th floor. So that was me getting out of breath. And probably the scratches going back into my nose. I've got a full signal now on this one. And I'm hoping I've not got too much breathiness on this microphone. But it's not sounding too bad actually on the K5. And Paul, what you said, yeah, the wavelengths are really good there to get them because they're so simple to program and the cheapest as well. And on this question K5 I'm on now, it just is a bit toppy on the speaker. That's why I got the speaker mic. But it sounds like this is doing alright on this one. And the wavelength Paul as well. My favourite would be UV13 Troll, which was on this one. And I will have a mess about it so I can play it all back there. Obviously the whole CDX from Q1 UEG in a little bit. Yeah, okay. Paul, G1 UEG G0 CDX in the group. Good morning to Bob down there in South Wales, GW0 RHD, right hand drive. Good to hear you, Bob. Trust your health is pretty good. You're sounding okay anyway, mate. How's you and the wife? Yeah, I think if I was you, Paul, after this conversation, there's a playback service on hub.uk. It just gives you the last hour. Go and have a little listen to this QSO, and then you can gauge, if you listen to it from the start of the QSO, you can gauge how you sound there, Paul. Down, mate. I'm going to duck out. I'm going to pass it over to Bob, but I will listen round once before disappearing. I want to get the kettle on and have my breakfast here before we're packing up this morning. We're on the move. The sun's out. It's a lovely day. We did have a lot of rain yesterday morning, and I think it rained overnight, to be fair. But I didn't hear much yesterday morning, and the heavens opened up. But we were still lucky enough that we was able to go to Bath for today. Okay, round to Bob, and I'll bid you both 7 threes and leave you guys to it. G0RHD, G0CDX, 7 both. G0CDX, this is Mike Whiskey number 0, Romeo Hotel Delta. I've never made the G's ball, unfortunately. If I'd have passed first time on it, I would have started with a G7 and then been a G0. But I failed first time round. And on the second attempt I got it, so I'm an M. Unfortunately. But yes, I'm an MW. And Paul, I live in North West Wales. I'm not a southerner, never have been, never will be. I live in North West Wales on the Sea Peninsula, which is where I was born. I was born about 7 miles away from where I actually am now. But I've lived all around the country, including Pear, my old mate, yeah? On the old apples and pears stairs and all that lot, you know. I used to do the same job as you did for a while, with Black Hat, but never down never down in the south of England. But anyway, that's a different story. Yeah, I certainly lived in North West Wales for, and you did drop out there for a while. It's kind of lost over completely. Yeah, and WXA, we got wall-to-wall blue sky, which is good because we got a funeral to go to. A motorcyclist, a young lady, she was killed by an Arctic on oil. The Arctic slid on oil and knocked her off a bike and killed her. In London now. It's a funeral today. So it's a bike funeral today. We're going to that. Hopefully your weather will stay fine. And for Paul down there in Manchester, yeah, it all sounded fine. It's definitely the breathless of your speaking into the microphone when you were walking that made the difference before. But there is still a little bit there on the system you're on now. But either way, good clear audio and everything. Paul, CDX, you're a good lady. Enjoy your travelling today to wherever you're going. And I think you've got a final destination meeting up with family or something like that towards the end of your travels. Wherever you go, whatever you're doing, be safe and enjoy. So round to not EY9. Manchester, Paul in Manchester. Sorry for great course. MW0RG, his name is Bob.
Mike Whiskey 7, Indy Delta November, distance through Talk Group 91.
Mike Whiskey 7, Italy Delta Norway. Germany 0 Charlie Alpha Sierra G0CAS.
Germany 2 Bravo Oscar Papa Colin.
0 CAS from Mike Whiskey 7 Indy Delta November here. Good morning, Leon. Hope you're well today.
Yeah, good morning, Peter. G0CAS returning. Yeah, very good morning to you. Trust you well. Name here is Neil, like you say, and the QTH is the city of York. where we were. Clear blue sky at the moment, sunshine. Bit cooler last night and this morning when we first got up, but I'm sure it's going to be a very warm, pleasant day today, just like we had yesterday. MW7 IDN G0CAS.
Thanks for the rundown. One Whiskey Zulu, Romeo Hotel Delta. Now clearing, but one thing up.
Yeah, we got a bit of sunshine this morning, but we have got a bit of cloud with it. And yesterday we had quite a bit of rain down. I'm in South Wales, about 25 miles west of Cardiff, in the South Wales valleys. So we do get a fair mixture of different weather here. But never mind. I hope it will stay dry today, but they do forecast storms later on, turning this afternoon. G0CAS from Magnus 7 Delta November.
73 from G0CDX.
QSL Peter G0CAS returning. Yes, fine, all copied. And I'll come to WX there. Yes, it seems to be, at the moment, the rain seems to be mostly in the west of the UK. And we're relatively dry over there towards the east. The equipment here, it's a M1 KE from Shark RF, which I've had just over 2 weeks now, and really a lovely piece of kit there, Peter. Right, I'm not going to hold it. There are a few stations around, so let somebody else have a chance at using 9-1. So with that, we'll say 73s to you. And maybe the next time we can have a longer QSL, Peter. So 73s and take care. MW7 IDN G0CAS signing. Listening for any final comments.
CAS from Whiskey 7 India Delta November. Yeah, thank you for the contact, Neil. Equipment this way, I'm using an Anytone 168 going through a Shark open spot 4. They seem to be working okay. Yeah, hope to catch you soon for another contact. I'll say 73 and all the best to you and your family.
Yeah, 73s to you, Peter. Fine on the Anytone. Now I've got the 868 and the open spot 3, and I've also got a TYT and the 390 with the open spot 1, so we can monitor different systems all at the same time. But you sound very good, the audio is excellent. So 73s, G0CAS going in QSY.
Neil, catch you later.